Namaskar friends, this is NJ, host on this channel. In this video, we will have a discussion on the upcoming retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, which is going to take place on 20th of June. So from 20th of June till 17th of October, Jupiter is going to go retrograde in its currently transiting Aquarius sign, and not only that, it is going to retrograde back to the Capricorn sign as well, traveling through two different nakshatras. So that is something which is going to be a part of our today's discussion, that how can we relate or understand this change in motion of the most optimistic planet in our lives, and at the end we will also try to understand the customized results of this transit for all the 12 ascendants. So friends, to begin with, if you want to understand the signification being represented by the planet Jupiter, so Jupiter represents all sort of fortune, wisdom, right set of advices, overall growth, prosperity. Trust me, Jupiter is the only planet which you cannot afford to be in a bad state in your chart, no matter in which area of life you are in or in which age group or stage of life you are in. You need the support of Jupiter in order to live your life with complete contentment and happiness and prosperity. When we talk about all the good morals, virtues, ethics of compassion, forgiving nature, having a very optimistic mindset, these all are the qualities which get associated with this planet Jupiter. Friends, guess that is only the reason, even if you will try to understand on the basis of the signs ruled by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter, which rules Sagittarius and Pisces sign, which in original Kalpurush Kundli just give attention towards the signification of 9th house, which is the house of your luck, your fortune, and the 12th house, which is the house of transcendental wisdom, spirituality, moksha. And at the same time, Jupiter gets exalted in the Cancer sign, which is the original 4th house, which in itself tells about that it's Jupiter only which has got this domain or power to give you contentment, give you happiness. Now friends, coming back to our today's topic, like the way I was telling you this thing that Jupiter is going to go retrograde. Now how can you understand the retrograde motion of any planet? So whenever a planet is retrograde, it appears to be moving backwards compared to the axis or place where we are positioned in the earth. The second way to understand it on a esoteric way or from the astrological perspective is that definitely a retrograde planet is closer to earth, it is more brighter, it is more stronger. So the way it is going to impact us is that the signification or the karaka, kar tattva represented by that planet can be experienced with complete conscious awareness in our life. So Jupiter, which in itself is a significator of knowledge, of wisdom, of fortune, of grace. So that means that just because Jupiter is going to go retrograde, so during this retrograde motion, all these signification karaka of Jupiter can be experienced with complete conscious awareness. And friends, like the way I was telling it to you, that on 20th of June, when Jupiter is going to go retrograde, it will start its retrograde motion in currently transiting sign and nakshatra of Sadbisha, and on 20th of July, after 1 month, it is going to go retrograde back and it is going to enter the nakshatra of Dhanishta. And because Dhanishta share its territory in two zodiac signs, so on 14th of September, from the Aquarius sign, it is going to go retrograde back and it is going to enter the sign of Capricorn. But friends, here you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about the signs ruled by the planet Jupiter, so which is the Sagittarius sign, and the second is the Pisces sign. So between these two signs or the territory or the region ruled by the Jupiter lies the region and territory of Saturn in the form of Capricorn and Aquarius, which means that no matter how much optimism Jupiter represents, that needs to be inculcated in our life in the form of practicality, in the form of reality, in the form of hard work, which Saturn teaches us. And just because this whole transit, this whole motion of Jupiter is going to be happening in the sign which is ruled by planet Saturn, which is right now in a very strengthened state, which is also retrograde. So somehow good results can be anticipated, good results can be acquired during this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. So that is something, friends, which I wanted to tell you as a part of the general traits of understanding the signification or the importance of this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. Now we will try to understand its results for all the 12 ascendants. So friends, beginning with the Aries ascendant natives, Jupiter is a very important planet for you because of its rulership of your 9th house and the 12th house. And in this retrograde motion, Jupiter is going to retrograde back from your 11th house, coming back to your 10th house at the same time. So trust me, this transit of Jupiter is definitely going to give you this kind of a mindset, this kind of thought process, that how much you are actually growing in your life. When we talk about highest of your wishes, of your aspirations, so Jupiter is actually going to give you this kind of mindset to reflect back in all of your ideas, all of your plans. Because friends, you have to understand this thing, that Saturn is right now in a very strengthened state in your 10th house, which in itself is a significator of your profession, and it holds the key to fulfill all of your wishes. All what is required is right set of mentors come to you, right set of opportunities which should come to you. So when we talk about the opportunities, when we talk about all sort of incoming gains, somehow that is the domain of planet Jupiter. So this transit or this retrograde motion of Jupiter can be looked at in this regard, that you have to work on the advices or the counsel of all the wise people, all the people of authority, or all those people whose guidance could matter in your life. You have to take all those advices very seriously. And just because when we talk about specifically the time period till 13th or 14th of September, till the time Jupiter is going to be transiting in your 11th house. So even from the 11th house, Jupiter aspect some of the most auspicious houses for all the Aries ascendant native. It looks at your 3rd house of your valor, of your courage, your self-initiated efforts. It looks at your 5th house of your intellect, of your education, of your devotion, and it also looks at your 7th house of relationship, your public image. So trust me, this transit or this retrograde motion of Jupiter is definitely going to be a very awakening time for all the Aries ascendant native. Whatsoever your plans are, whatsoever hard work you are working in right now, Jupiter is going to connect you with the right set of opportunities. And let's say, for example, if in your current setting you need to make some change, you need to go through some transition, so all those sort of healthy transition could also get promised because of this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter for all the Aries ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Taurus ascendant natives, although Jupiter is not a very important planet for you because of its rulership of 8th house, where its Mool Trikona sign goes, and its rulership of the 11th house, but at the same time, see Saturn, which is a Yoga Karaka planet for all of you guys. Saturn is right now strengthened and retrograde in your 9th house, which might have restrained the prospects of luck or the support of luck in your life, because Saturn doesn't believe or doesn't encourage or support lucky break. It just encourages you to work hard and create your own luck. But now what is going to happen here is that just because of the movement or transit of Jupiter in its retrograde motion in your 10th house, in your 9th house, so it is definitely going to give you all these kind of ideas to revisit your growth at your professional front. Whatsoever deeds you are doing or whatsoever your endeavors are right now, Jupiter is definitely going to give you this opportunity to reflect back on them. Now the good part here is that friends, in your case, this whole motion of Jupiter is covering your 10th house of your deeds, and it is also covering and coming back in the month of September to your 9th house as well. So you might be connected with a right set of advisors, right set of mentors. This could be seen as a very promising time for the Taurus ascendant natives to take up some certification, do some courses, or any of the education upgrade, training upgrade, which might be required in your case, in your life, in your aspiration to succeed, to project yourself to your advantage. So trust me, Jupiter is definitely going to give you all those sort of advices, all those sort of epiphanies and right set of education and training to succeed at your career front. Moving ahead friends, for all the Gemini ascendant natives, in your case, Jupiter is going to take its journey from your 9th house and coming to your 8th house in its retrograde transit motion. So friends, you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about a retrograde, a strengthened strong Jupiter covering the territory from the 9th house reaching till 8th house, so this time period could be seen as very promising for all those people in whose case spirituality, religious austerity gets qualified. I have already said this thing, that just because Jupiter is retrograde or any retrograde planet means that it is closer to Earth, it appears to be bigger, it's more brighter, it's more stronger. Its impact, and specifically the Kara Tattva, the the signification represented by that planet can be imbibed and inculcated with conscious awareness. So trust me, any of the prayers, any of the pilgrimage, any of the religious austerity can actually bring some very good results for all the Gemini ascendant natives. When we talk about the 8th house, whatever happens from the 8th house happens in a very unpredictable, sudden way. 8th house also rules your sixth sense, your common sense, your intuition at the same time. So give attention to your inner feeling, give attention to your gut feel, to your intuition, and at the same time, just because Jupiter is going to go to your 8th house as well, so it is also going to give you this kind of mindset to look back at whatsoever things might have troubled you. If you have any of the psychological turmoils, any of the crises, if you are dealing with it. So just because of the retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter coming to your 8th house is definitely going to give you this kind of healing waters or this kind of transcendental wisdom to cope up with any of the crisis, any of the trauma, any of the stress related situation which you might have been going through. Moving ahead friends, for all the Cancer ascendant natives, this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter can be seen as a harbinger of good transcendental knowledge and wisdom at the same time. When we talk about some sort of unpredictable financial gain, so that can also materialize for all the Cancer ascendant natives. Friends, you have to understand this thing that Jupiter will start its retrograde motion from your 8th house, and covering this territory, it is going to enter your 7th house at the same time. So trust me, if you have been going through any of the concerns or any sort of pain and crisis involving or entailing your relationship, your public image, or concerns of business or any sort of commercial activities, so Jupiter can actually bring some healing waters in all these areas of life. Like the way you know this thing that 8th house is not a easy house to deal with. It has got a deep hidden knowledge within it, and just because Jupiter is going to go retrograde, that too starting its retrograde motion in the Satbhisha nakshatra, which in itself is a significator of intuition, which in itself represents healing energies. So because of which, trust me, all these 8th house related knowledge, pearls of wisdom can be extracted and can be experienced if in your case doing yoga, doing meditation, and any sort of faith is qualifying in your case. Trust me friends, like the way I always say this thing, we experience Saturn through grief, we experience Mars through energy, same way we experience Jupiter through faith. Unless and until you do not have faith, trust me, you cannot get the best results out of the energy of the planet Jupiter. So just because this retrograde motion is covering or churning up your 8th house, so all these, like when we talk about Siddhi, we talk about concerns of joint resources, we talk about some sort of even a lucky opportunity, lucky break, so all these things can materialize for all the Cancer ascendant natives. The only one thing which I want to advise to you guys here is that take out time to separate yourself from all the worldly duties, worldly engagement. Spend some time alone contemplating, meditating on your life and attuning yourself to the divine and universal consciousness. Moving ahead friends, for all the Leo ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to start its retrograde motion from your 7th house, and going retrograde, it is going to enter your 6th house at the same time. So friends, you have to understand this thing that when we talk about the 7th house, which represents your commercial activities, your public image, your relationship with your partner, and the moment it is going to enter your 6th house, which also is a house of difficulty, which represents competition, struggle, debts, enemies. So now what is going to happen here is that a reflective, a retrograde Jupiter is definitely going to bring light in all these areas of life. If you are going through some sort of difficulties in your business, you are going through difficulty with your partner, with your spouse, so Jupiter is definitely going to bring light and awareness in what could be the shortcomings, what could be the things which you can improve in these areas of your life. Let's say for example, for all those native in whose case the concerns of difficulties with their peers, with their subordinates at their work front is getting qualified, so they can also get benefited because of the light which Jupiter is going to bring in their 6th house at the same time. Friends, you have to understand this thing that Saturn right now, which is in a strengthened state in your 6th house, is inculcating all sort of like endurance, resilience and energy which you need to fulfill your dreams in this lifetime. All what is required is that with the retrograde motion and the coming of Jupiter covering your 7th house and 6th house, Jupiter is actually going to show the light and show you the inspiration and show you the bigger and broader picture within or behind all the hard work which Saturn might be encouraging or asking you to do. The only one thing as a part of remedy which I want to advise to all the Leo ascendant natives is that, you know, when we talk about any sort of donations which you can do or which you can make to the unprivileged children, where their education, taking care of their books or their tuition fee, all these things are getting qualified, so that could be seen as one of the beneficial remedy to get the best out of the retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. And let's say, for example, for all those natives in whose case the concerns of debts are also troubling them, so this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter covering their 7th house and 6th house can actually bring some relief, some opportunities to deal with all these sort of pending debts at the same time. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Virgo ascendant natives, friends, in your case, Jupiter is going to start its retrograde motion from your 6th house and covering the 6th house, it is going to enter your 5th house at the same time. So friends, when we talk about Jupiter or its role and importance in your life, so it is a very important planet for you, which not only connects the wires of your relationship, of your marriage with the inner core of contentment and happiness, but at the same time it holds this power and potential to connect you with all sort of opportunities which can actually enhance your public image in the society at the same time. So friends, you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about this 6th house is bit different compared to other Dushtana bhav like 8th house and 12th house. 6th house is the problem which you can see in a visible domain. When we talk about 8th house and 12th house, you might not even realize that what could be the source of the problem. So now what I'm trying to say over here is that if you are actually dealing with any of the concerns and difficulties posed by the 6th house which is getting qualified in your life in the form of debts, health related concerns, not getting along well with your juniors, with your subordinates, so trust me, Jupiter is actually going to bring relief in all these areas of life. It is actually going to inculcate that sort of good virtues to fulfill your duties, your responsibilities with complete integrity. And let's say, for example, for all the service professionals as well, some sort of new opportunities might also brew up, might also come on surface. So even from all of those perspectives, this retrograde motion of Jupiter is actually creating some very good energy for all the Virgo ascendant natives. Moving ahead, friends, for all the Libra ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to start its retrograde motion from your 5th house and covering the 5th house, it is also going to enter your 4th house. So friends, as you know this thing that Saturn, which is right now in a strengthened state in your 4th house, actually making you work hard and bringing attention, and in some few cases might be inculcating and instilling fear regarding the concerns of security and stability of life. So now what is going to happen here is that just because Jupiter is going to start its retrograde motion from your 5th house and covering it, it is going to enter your 4th house at the same time. So the concerns of 5th house are directly getting qualified for all the Libra ascendant natives. So let's say, for example, if in your case you are still a student, concerns of education is getting qualified, you are an artist, you are a creative person, the concerns of creativity, getting auditions, getting good support, recognition, that sort of creative spark, idea is getting qualified in your case. So all these people, all these natives can get benefited because of the retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter in your 5th house. Trust me friends, when we talk about any sort of religious austerity, I always say this thing, that the influence of Jupiter specifically on your 9th house and 5th house holds the potential of creating miracles. Because when we talk about devotion, when we talk about any sort of devotional practices, that is connected with the 5th house at the same time. So the one thing which we can look at it from this perspective, that the retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter is definitely going to instill some new ideas where you will reflect back the way you have been planning or monitoring your life. And like the way I've already said this thing, if any of the fifth house related profession, occupation, livelihood is straight away getting qualified in your case, so some sort of opportunities can be experienced. All those people who are single, they might get this opportunity to it's like when we talk about, even if in some few cases where you might have broken up with your partner, so some ex person or partner might again appear or come back in your life, or all those people for whom you have got feelings, so you might get this opportunity to express your love. So even from the perspective of love, relationship, for all those people who are students, people who are in creative fields or creative pursuit, this time period is actually creating some very good energy. And let's say for example, for all those people in whose case speculative nature of work straight away getting qualified, so trust me, whatsoever you are going to do, whatsoever decisions you are going to take, trust me, there is definitely going to be a pinch of contemplation, deep thought in it, rather than acting out of rashness. Moving ahead friends, for all the Scorpio ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to start its retrograde motion from your 4th house, and covering the 4th house, it is going to enter your 3rd house at the same time. So friends, when we talk about the 4th house, it is a very important house, and somehow Jupiter has got a natural inclination or liking towards the 4th house, because this is the house where Jupiter attains exaltation in the form of the energy of the Cancer sign. So when we talk about the 4th house related matters or signification, where let's say for example your domestic life, concerns of security, stability, buying a house, vehicle business, if all of that is getting qualified in your case, so trust me, Jupiter or Jupiterian influence is definitely going to instill right sort of ideas, could actually make you optimistic towards chasing the signification of 4th house if it is getting qualified in your case. Because friends, you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about the Sadbhisha nakshatra, Sadbhisha has everything to do with the intellectual pursuit or with the healing or mysticism. But when we talk about the Dhanishta, where Jupiter is going to retrograde back and enter on the 20th of July, Dhanishta holds the potential of all sort of opportunities, recognition, name and fame at the same time. So trust me, whatsoever is getting qualified in your case in the form of concerns of domestic life and happiness, and trust me, all those areas where you need to take self-initiated efforts, like whatsoever changes you want to bring in your domestic life or the initiatives you want to take in your domestic life, which could connect you with your inner innate happiness. So trust me, Jupiter is going to instill that sort of right set of courage and degree of conviction in taking all those decisions. Trust me friends, you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about the Martian intensity and energy in the 3rd house, that could make you reckless, that could make you impulsive to your disadvantage. But when we talk about Jupiterian influence in the 3rd house, it represents all those actions which could connect you, or all those initiative actions which could connect you towards your good at the same time. So this energy is definitely going to bring lot of domestic happiness and harmony in the life for all the Scorpio ascendant natives. All what is important is that listen to your gut feel, take care of your mother, and any sort of religious austerities done at your home front. Like let's say for example, following the code and protocol of the COVID and the pandemic, any sort of puja, any sort of part, any sort of prayers, even organized at the domestic life or at the home front, inviting your neighbors, inviting your friends, your family, network people, so that can actually bring some positivity, some can actually prosper and strengthen the prospects of your luck and fortune. So from all of those perspectives, this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter is creating some very good energy for all the Scorpio ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Sagittarius ascendant natives, Jupiter, which is your ascendant lord, it is going to start its retrograde motion from your 3rd house, and starting from the 3rd house, it is going to enter your 2nd house at the same time. So friends, when we talk about the placement of Jupiter in the 3rd house, this is little bit biased placement for the planet Jupiter, because it is like a Marnakaraka Avastha for the planet Jupiter. Although it only works to any person's disadvantage when your actions, when your efforts are very impulsive, very self-willed, very selfish. But let's say for example, if your actions are filled with virtues, ethics, common good, for everyone, for the well-being of society and for your own good, trust me, good results can be attained. So friends, during this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, you have to understand this thing, that when we talk about the learning capacity and potential, that resides in the third house. Knowledge, wisdom is in the ninth house, but your capacity to learn and extract that wisdom is in the third house. So trust me, at the time when Jupiter is going to be in the Satbisha and retrograde, that is going to be a time period where you will be more inclined and driven towards, you might be introduced to some sort of mystical knowledge, some sort of people of mystical significance, esoteric significance might come or enter your life. But trust me friends, after like 20th of July, once Jupiter is going to enter the Dhanishta Nakshatra, so that time period can be seen as very positive to create and like instill and initiate some sort of efforts, and some sort of opportunities can also come to your life, because Dhanishta, which in itself being ruled by the Vasus, so which has got this potential and power to give all sort of fame, all sort of opportunities. And third house in itself represents your own self-initiated efforts. So this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter in your third house can be seen as a very beneficial time. Let's say for example, in whichsoever area of life it is getting qualified. In your case, you are a businessman, you are an entrepreneur, you have been working hard, or you are a skilled person, you work with your own skill, you are a content creator, you are a freelance journalist, whatsoever way it is getting qualified in your case, it is actually going to bring that sort of refineness, that kind of finesse in your work, where you will be doing work in a very piercing, in a very intellectual way. And just because from the third house only, Jupiter aspects other important houses at the same time. It aspects your 7th house of public image and the 11th house of your wish fulfillment. So trust me, some good results can be acquired, can be attained during this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. So friends, at the end, the only one thing which I want to advise to all the Sagittarius ascendant natives is that abide by, follow the dharmic code, and try to save yourself from any sort of manipulation, any sort of diplomacy, or any sort of trickery in order to forge ahead in a quick span of time. Moving ahead friends, for all the Capricorn ascendant natives, like the way you know this thing, that Jupiter will start its retrograde motion from your 2nd house, and following its retrograde motion it is going to enter your 1st house at the same time. So friends, you have to understand this thing, that if in your case the 2nd house connected profession occupation is getting qualified, you work in the banking field, any of the investment portfolio, or you are in your own family business, so this time period can actually connect you with lot sort of opportunities at the same time. And the second way to understand this retrograde motion here is that, see, Jupiter has everything to do with wisdom, and 2nd house has to do with your values, specifically all those inculcated values with which your family name, your tradition, your custom, your culture is also getting qualified. And Saturn, which is already in a very strengthened state in your 1st house, so during this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, it is actually going to give you this sort of environment, opportunities, or situation where you will reflect back that how much of your efforts have paid back in the form of enhancing your public image, how much have you done for your family, or the way you have conducted your actions and your deeds, how it has influenced and affected your family name, your family ties. So this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter is actually going to bring light in all these areas of life for all the Capricorn ascendant natives. Moving ahead friends, for all the Aquarius ascendant natives, Jupiter is going to go retrograde right over your 1st house, and it is going to enter your 12th house during this long stay of retrograde motion in 2 different signs. So friends, as you know this thing, that when we talk about the 1st house, see, 1st house is all about your projected image in the society. When we talk about Aquarius, Aquarius has got lot of knowledge, lot of wisdom to offer, and at the same time Aquarius is the truly philanthropic and humanitarian sign amongst all the 12 zodiac signs. So now what is going to happen over here is that, let's say for example, if in your case you want to do something good for the society, you want to pay back to the society. So Jupiter is definitely going to give you all these sort of opportunities and environment to actually do something for the society, which is definitely going to enhance your public image. Trust me friends, when we talk about doing good for the society, I hope, see, just because all of you guys are connected with me on this channel, so I'm very much sure that you must be having a strong Jupiter or Saturn in your chart, in your life. Otherwise, why would you be interested in all these kind of spiritual knowledge? So trust me, we all want to do something good for the society. So when you are able to make all these hefty donations or able to do something good for other people, so trust me, the true nectar of happiness lies in doing something good for other people only. But important is that everything happens because of the will of the gods. So no matter how much I want to do something good, but I need to be in a condition, in a state, and the planets should support me, encourage me, and help me in all of those intentions. So now what is going to happen over here is that this sort of opportunity you might get to reflect back on your own projected image in the society, how much of your efforts have actually contributed to the society. So when we talk about gaining some knowledge, some esoteric, mystical people, specifically in the Sadbhisha portion, entering your life, good sort of advices coming to you, coming to your way, or if in your case any of the foreign entities, foreign business, spiritual pursuit, doing yoga, meditation, acquiring siddhi is getting qualified. So trust me, this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter is actually going to bring light in all these areas of the life for all the Aquarius ascendant natives. And lastly friends, if you want to understand the results for all the Pisces ascendant natives, so friends, in your case, Jupiter is going to start its retrograde journey from the 12th house, and it is going to enter your 11th house at the same time. So friends, like the way I always say this thing, that when we talk about the difference between the 8th house and the 12th house, 8th house is something which we hide from the world. 12th house is something which is hidden from us, but 12th house is also the house of moksha, liberation, transcendental knowledge, wisdom. 9th house is divinity, but the house of the divine or the gods is the 12th house. So now what is going to happen over here is that, trust me, this is going to be a very awakening time for all the Pisces ascended natives, only if in your case religious austerity is getting qualified. And friends, see, the difference between the religious or being religious and being spiritual is that when you are religious, you completely surrender to the feet, the holy feet of the divine. But when we talk about spirituality, you live your life with complete awareness. So now what is going to happen here is that this is definitely going to be a time period of epiphanies, sudden realization, sudden flash of intuition, which could help you, which could guide you, only if in your case religious austerities is getting qualified. Because you have to understand this thing, that transiting or moving from your 12th house, Jupiter is also going to enter your 11th house of your wish fulfillment at the same time. So now what is going to happen here is that all those epiphanies, all those realization might have some hidden good there for you because of the influence of the 11th house at the same time, and Dhanishta, which in itself is a significator of all sort of opportunities. So this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter is actually creating some very good energy for all the Pisces ascendant natives. So friends, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for this upcoming retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. Trust me friends, the weather forecast for today is of rain, and even at the time when I was stepping out of my apartment, I could fairly see this little bit of drizzling and dark clouded skies. But trust me, somehow Jupiter helped me, made me optimistic, and we managed to complete this whole video without getting affected because of the rain. So for further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please follow my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Thank you.